Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So over the last couple, months and even technically years, I mean, we've been talking about tokenization ever since going all the way back to 2021. And it's been a big talking, subject. And not only that, but it's also been one of the biggest moves and narratives around crypto in a very long time. And one of the big things that we've been addressing when it comes to Ripple and XRP has been institutional applications and institutional DeFi initiatives that are going to be, coming to the XRP ledger in a huge way. Recently, rwa.xyz, which is the website to really kind of look at the dashboard around tokenization initiatives and seeing everything trading on chain, announced a new integration of the XRP ledger, which is now live. We're excited to announce support for the XRP ledger, a layer 1 blockchain built for financial and institutional applications. In collaboration with Ripple, users can now view XRP ledger RWAs and RLUSD data on the dashboard. And this is actually very exciting. We could see it over here, $5.11 million in RWA value, 3 RWA holders, 2 RWA asset count. And then, of course, the stablecoin market cap, 43.9 million. Stablecoin holders over 4,600 plus, up 25.43%, by the way, from 30 days ago. And one stablecoin. And we could actually have or see RLUSD here. And we could see Open Eden. So Open Eden has their T-bill, which is their treasury bills. And we could see all of the breakdown behind this down here in terms of the 3 assets. So we have Ripple RLUSD, right? Open Eden T-bill Vault, and then we have the Aberdeen Liquidity Fund, the Lux fund, if you will. And we can see how much total value is here. So 38.8 million in terms of RLUSD, 5.1 million in terms of the T-bill Vault around Open Eden, and then almost 5 million around the Aberdeen Lux fund. So again, pretty exciting stuff. Obviously not a massive amount of money compared to the other networks here, but it is a good start. And I do expect this to actually grow significantly. And Ripple did put out a great post behind all of this, saying RLUSD and XRP analytics and insights on rwa.xyz. And we have Ripple's RLUSD and XRP ledger data now available for institutional insights on rwa.xyz. And we have the tokenization of RWAs is no longer just a concept, it's happening now. Billions of dollars worth of RWAs have already been tokenized, and projections estimate the value of tokenized assets could reach $16 trillion by 2030. Public blockchains like the XRP ledger are central to institutions' ability to bring traditional financial assets on chain. They not only deliver operational efficiency, but also enhance security, verifiable trust, and revenue generating opportunities. Tracking this growth, rwa.xyz, the leading analytics platform for RWA tokenization, has now integrated XRP ledger, enabling live insights into tokenized assets, stablecoins, and network performance data. Through this collaboration with rwa.xyz, institutions, developers, and investors can access real-time analytics on the XRP ledger's expanding role in the RWA ecosystem. And here we have bringing regulated assets on chain with Ripple and the XRP ledger. So as institutions recognize the limitations of traditional financial infrastructure, they are increasingly exploring blockchain technology as a faster, more transparent way to bring real world assets on chain. The XRP ledger is emerging as a key blockchain in this shift thanks to efficient low-cost transactions for tokenized financial products, built-in compliance features to support regulated institutional use cases, scalability and liquidity tools for RWA such as stablecoins, commodities, and money market funds. Ripple is driving this evolution by developing institutional DeFi innovations for the XRP ledger, providing institutions with features such as compliance and programmability needed to tokenize financial assets effectively. As a one-stop shop for digital asset infrastructure, Ripple also provides key services such as custody, payments, and stablecoin solutions, aka the infrastructure for these institutions like Ripple USD, RLUSD, helping institutions seamlessly move real-world value on chain in the multi-trillion-dollar digital asset economy. So this is very exciting. We actually have here what's live on rwa.xyz. So we actually have, with the XRP ledger now integrated into rwa.xyz, users can explore real-time insights across multiple categories of tokenized assets and blockchain activity, including network performance and liquidity, transaction volume, settlement speeds, and liquidity on the XRP ledger compared to other blockchains, U.S. tokenized treasuries, issuance trends, total value locked, and yield metrics for tokenized government bonds and money market funds, stablecoin activity, RLUSD's market cap, and the market cap for stablecoins issued on the XRP ledger. And we have, of course, the RWA tokenization growth is happening, and the XRP ledger is driving institutional adoption. It is still early days for the tokenized finance market, both on the XRP ledger and more generally, yet adoption is accelerating. The XRP ledger already powers stablecoins, tokenized treasuries, money market funds, and more. And now, with live tracking on rwa.xyz, the XRP ledger is emerging as a prominent public blockchain for tokenizing global financial assets, with institutional-grade issuances already live and coming on chain. So, here we have the breakdown of what's already happening around the XRP ledger in terms of tokenization. Number one is Archix. So as the first FCA-regulated digital asset exchange and custodian, they brought Aberdeen's £3.8 billion liquidity fund Lux onto the XRP ledger. We already see that over on rwa.xyz. Then we do have Brazil Bank with their BBRL stablecoin, which is going to be issued out on the XRP ledger. That's coming soon. Meld Gold is issuing digital certificates on the XRP ledger as well, representing fully backed physical gold and silver for seamless trading and settlement. Ondo Finance is also bringing tokenized U.S. Treasuries to the XRP ledger, backed by BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, which can be minted and redeemed 24/7 using Ripple's USD stablecoin, RLUSD. And then, of course, Open Eden is expanding access to tokenized U.S. Treasury bills on the XRP ledger, having surpassed $100 million in TVL, with Ripple allocating $10 million to its T-bill tokens. Then, of course, we do have Societe Generale Forge with their plans to launch its regulated ERC-V stablecoin on the XRP ledger this year. So we are going to see a lot more added to that list in terms of the actual volume and value behind the XRP ledger, which I'm very excited about. And we have, as institutional adoption expands, rwa.xyz will enhance its XRP ledger analytics, providing deeper insights into transaction activity, liquidity, and tokenized financial products. With more issuers and asset managers choosing the XRP ledger, expect an increasing variety of regulated assets from tokenized treasuries to stablecoins and institutional grade instruments. And yeah, I'm actually very excited about this. And also, don't forget that a lot of this has to do with Ripple custody. And they recently put out a great post regarding this on March 7th, where it was titled Digital Asset Custody, A Guide to Crypto Custody for Institutions, where they do break down, the differences around these custody solutions and why it's crucial to not only choose the right custodian that you need for your specific use cases, but why Ripple custody is at the forefront of what these institutions actually need. I mean, with Ripple custody, you have basically everything all in one place, and we know how big the custody side of things are going to be. I mean, listen, this is a crucial piece. This is a pillar, if you will, around, Web3, the tokenized economy, the digital economy around finance as well. And the significance of this is the fact that, Ripple continues to push their, custody platform, but they've also been expanding their custody platform with who? Big banks. So we actually have over here, institutional crypto and digital asset custody solution access to the entire digital asset ecosystem today. And even under here, we're met with the first big thing around custody, which is the foundation of any asset, digital asset business is custody. When we think about custody, every single bank has told us in this space that it all starts with custody. Even Ripple has told us it all starts with custody. Once banks figure out custody, they can start to look into additional things. Like, for an example, tokenization, digital asset management, stablecoin issuance, and even more. All of those use cases are achieved through custody services. Now, when you go to tokenization, you're met with RWA tokenization platform, where we have the XRP ledger being spotlighted here, because that's exactly what they're using for any of these tokenization initiatives. And even when we go back over here to RLUSD and XRP, I mean, this tells us every single one of these moves made around Ripple, even with custody in mind, all highlight the XRP ledger and XRP for all of these tokenization use cases. Now, one thing that everyone has been starting to talk about recently, and even a previous employee at Ripple, Matt Hamilton, said, just seen a rumor that maybe Ripple might end up custodian the US Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. That would melt so many brains if it happened. Now, almost everyone is saying that this could very well become, a reality. Now, is this just an insane rumor? Is it something that's just so bizarre that just there's no way that it would happen? Technically speaking, this makes a lot of sense. Almost everyone is saying that it makes a lot of sense as well. And even Matt did expand on this, saying, well, indeed, I mean, they bought standard custody, so this would be right up their street in terms of actually being the custodian around this. And we also have, they use IBM's tech within Medico for secure digital asset orchestration. So they would probably be capable to do this. Of all the weird conspiracies out there, this is one that's not too far-fetched, I'd say. And yeah, listen, there's a lot of speculation around XRP and Ripple. There's a lot of like made-up theories and conspiracies around it as well. But this is one thing that, in my opinion, makes a lot of sense. I mean, Ripple was there at the crypto summit when, they started to talk about the strategic Bitcoin reserve. But also, not to even mention the fact that a lot of these big banks like BBVA, which is Spain's second largest bank, they are all getting the green light in terms of regulatory approval to offer Bitcoin and Ethereum trading services to customers. Now, they would have to custody, Bitcoin and Ethereum, but they would probably look at a player that they want to utilize for this, because again, they want to trust someone that's been in this space for a while, that already has a lot of connections back to the space. Ripple is there as a custodian, and remember that BBVA is actually a partner of Ripple's. So this makes a lot of sense, but also don't forget that Ripple just recently announced on the 24th of February, Deca Bank is rolling out crypto trading and custody services for institutions built on Ripple custody, a clear sign of growing demand for institutional grade crypto custody solutions. And again, this is a big bank offering crypto, trading solutions and, custody services are even around Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this is all through Ripple custody. So it would make sense to have something like the Bitcoin reserve, custody by Ripple. This would definitely melt a lot of brains. This would, I feel like this would actually shock the space in a big way. And we actually have here that, from Vet, that it doesn't have to be 100% allocated. It's a solid product to offer. I'm just super worried about the Bitcoin maxis though. And listen, this is something that's not that far-fetched. With Ripple's reach, with all of their customers as well, you got to remember, like, even DZ Bank launched a secure custody solution for tokenized bonds and crypto assets just back in January as well. This was all with Ripple custody. I mean, all of these big banks are utilizing Ripple custody around crypto trading, solutions, tokenized, solutions as well. This is right up their alley. And with all of the moves that Ripple has been making recently around tokenization, it makes so much sense. And even if we go back to that post by Ripple, talking about on-chain finances here, what is your custody strategy? From tokenized RWAs to stablecoins, institutions are embracing crypto, but security, compliance, and seamless access are critical. That's exactly what Ripple custody does offer. And we know how big the custody side of things are going to be. I think that Brad Garlinghouse said at one point in time that just the custody around tokenization is going to be worth 10 trillion. And then the tokenization space by 2030 is also going to be worth about like 16 trillion. It just goes to show you how big, Ripple sees these markets, growing into, but also why they are so adamant about being first when it comes to a lot of these things, but also being extremely compliant, regulated, and fully prepared for what's going to be hitting this space in a big way. So that's why we look at what Ripple is building, what they're doing. We also know that they're completely compliant all the way through. They actually list all of their compliance first approaches that they've already gone through here. And I mean, it's very significant. With what Ripple is doing here, they are like the number one choice for anything around crypto custody, which is why we do look at the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve and who should be the custodian around this. I mean, is the government just going to hold this in a cold storage device? I highly doubt it. They're going to choose somebody that's completely secure, compliant, fully transparent, a US-based company, by the way, as well. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. This is something that I would say is not some wild conspiracy. It's not something that's just like so far-fetched. It's not in the same line as like all the money or like the US government buying back XRP at like $30,000. This is something that makes a lot of sense. It's something that I could see happening as well. And if this did happen, just so that you guys know, huge catalyst around XRP. Bitcoin Maxi's brains would be fried at that point, in my opinion, as well. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.